You know, when it comes to seed size, Tommy, it's the easiest money we can make in soybeans to influence the seed size.
So you could stop right now and have a decent bean crop. You can look at these beans, and they are still putting on pods all the way out to the end. So you could quit right now, great bean crop. But why would we do that? All you're doing is giving up yield, giving up ROI.
Because, you know, it's not always about the bean, it's about the size of the bean. We're trying to fill that bucket up. We got to fill the bucket up, right?
Yep.
So whether you got a bunch of beans in there, a bunch of big beans in there, well, we're going to have a bunch of beans in there. But now let's get the size of that bean. You got to keep pushing.
So if you take a 3,000 seed count bean and you bring it down to 2,000, just for easy math, you're basically picking up about 30, 40 bushels.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just
Yeah, if you're looking at 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, guys, that gets me interested. I'm listening.
And you know, that's what we want to talk about here. You know, as we talking about K, you know, to influence that, but we also got other things that he had early in the game, also because of the structure, the way it is. It had to be a good load of calcium in here, you know, to do what we've done.
There's calcium on here. There's magnesium on here. There's K on here. We're fixing to do application of K and add micros into that. It doesn't matter if we're talking about that corn over there, beans here, North Carolina, Alabama, it doesn't matter. K and micros late, that's what makes kernel size, bean size, makes weight, makes yield.
And we're talking past R3. We're talking R4. One thing that we want to look at in these beans, and when y'all folks are out there scouting your beans, typically when we see a thick bean crop like that, these were at 110,000 population that planted, but the foliage is still green all the way down. And what you're bad to see when you get them real thick where they can't get sunlight in there is you'll start seeing it die out and you just have your leaves green up in the top of the plant. So this is it's an energy factory with these leaves here. Chad pulled the leaves off this to show, I mean, I'm not nowhere near the good grower that Matt is. He can 5-bean pod these things to death. We've been blessed with a lot of 4-bean pods on here, but we're after that seed size, and so we are going to hit this, and we'll put another growth regulator on it as well when we go in there.
Right.
But we're going to keep pushing this thing, and we'll push it all the way to the end, and we'll just see how they turn out. But the APH on this farm is just a shade over 100 bushels irrigated. 8 years prior to this, we've been over 100 bushels for North Carolina, so we got to see if we can do it on the 9th year. You don't ever know. It might happen and it might not.
Just don't forget potassium and micros late. Just keep it going.
Right.
Very important.